to my channel. So today I have a little different setup. As you can see, I am in my car because it is Tuesday. So if you are not new to my channel, you know on Tuesdays and Thursdays I do martial arts. So in the meantime, while my son is doing martial arts, I wanted to jump online and just, publish a video so that way I will have content for my Tara Talk Tuesday. So my name is Tara Salida, and on my channel I like to talk about non-traditional student life as well as traditional student life. I also like to throw in a vlog every week, and I publish my vlogs on Saturday, and my vlogs is surrounding around medical life, such as ophthalmology tech, ophthalmology assistant, and clinical research. So today is going to be everything clinical research. And once again, I'm so sorry I look like this, but I am about to go to the gym. But today is going to be everything surrounding around clinical research, and I want to talk about how I got into clinical research and maybe how you are able to get into clinical research as well. So I started off in clinical research roughly I'll say 7 years ago, and when I got into clinical research, I was in a entry-level position. A entry-level position. So one thing that I focused on when I wanted to get into clinical research is the why. Why did I want to be in clinical research? Because I feel like a lot of people, they start off in clinical research for the money, and yes, the money definitely will come, but it's a lot of work that comes along with being in clinical research. You have to know your protocols, you have to know how to answer queries, you have to be able to articulate what you are feeling, and just don't let your emotions get the best of you, because once again, you are going to be working. So I started off 7 years ago, entry level, as a vision tech, and I stayed within my therapeutic area of ophthalmology. So number one, I focused on the why. Why did I want to be in clinical research? I want to be in clinical research because I want to be a part of change. I want to be affiliated with leading drugs that are causing patients' vision to stabilize, and in some cases some patients are even able to notice a little increase in vision. So that's something I definitely wanted to see. Two, I said, okay, what part of clinical research do I want to focus on? So I have a strong background in ophthalmology, so it was just a no-brainer to just focus in the therapeutic field of ophthalmology. So two, I started searching jobs within ophthalmology that was local to my area. So I came across a vision tech job that was within the clinical research department. So I took that position. So that position was a mass position, meaning I was not able to know the patient's study eye. I was not able to know any medications, any type of problems, or anything that the patient may have experienced while being in the study, because once again, I'm mass. When you're mass, think about mass being blinded. You're not able to know any information surrounding the patient, because that can jeopardize the study. So once again, like I said, that was really entry level. I did that for about a year, went back to my therapeutic area of ophthalmology and worked as a ophthalmic tech. I stayed as an ophthalmic tech for a couple of years, and that's when recently I transitioned over to being a clinical research assistant. So as a clinical research assistant, it was wonderful because I was unmasked, meaning I was able to know the study eye. I was able to know medications the patients were on. I was able to find out queries. So going to step 3, how I was able to become a clinical research assistant was I got some more experience being a ophthalmic tech, and after I was a ophthalmic tech, what I did was I still went ahead and researched different entry-level jobs that I would be able to obtain without any type of hard research experience, because being a research vision tech, you're not really getting that much experience, because once again, you're masked to the study. So a lot of things you're not going to know. So I went ahead and I researched different positions, and another position came up, and I was in, once again, I stayed in the therapeutic field of ophthalmology. And I feel like that's one great thing that you can do. If you stay within that field, you're able to 9 out of 10 times get a job, because you're able to say, hey, you know what, I may not have had any experience within the clinical research field of any other type of therapeutic area, but I do have experience within my therapeutic area of ophthalmology. So I said, okay, I want to break into clinical research, so I am going to focus on my therapeutic area first, get that knowledge of being a research assistant, and then see about breaking into the industry as being a clinical research coordinator. So I know that's a lot, but let's recap. So 1, I wanted to figure out the why. Why did I want to be in clinical research? 2, I started focusing on jobs within my therapeutic area of ophthalmology. So I started looking for entry-level jobs within the field of ophthalmology. So those entry-level jobs will be research assistant, vision tech, and in some places it will be a coordinator, but very often it's not. It's going to be your research assistant, it's going to be your vision tech person. 3rd, I went ahead and I was a sponge. I was a sponge when I was a refractionist, which is a vision tech, and I was also a sponge when I was a research assistant. Then when I said, you know what, I've been a research assistant now for XYZ amount of months, years, let me go ahead and see how I can go up a little bit further within the ophthalmology field of clinical research. So that's when I started searching different clinical research coordinator positions, because my goal was like, okay, be a CRA or get some experience first and then think about being a CRA, because truly I don't want to travel. So I'm like, a CRA is just not going to be the position for me. So those are my little tips on how I got affiliated with clinical research. A lot of people say, oh, well, do I need a degree to get in clinical research? You don't need a degree, and this is from my experience. You don't need, sorry, I'm on a conference call too, but you don't need a degree to get into clinical research, but you will need a degree to work for certain CROs and be like a CRA. And a CRA is basically the person that's going to go around to make sure that these sites are actually doing what they're supposed to do, to make sure of patient safety. So for me personally, I didn't need a degree to be a research assistant, a refractionist, or a CRC, but I would need a degree to be a CRA. Now, those are the CRA positions that I've seen, because some people state, once again, they felt like they didn't need a degree, and it may be who you know, but the jobs that I've noticed required a degree. So I just want to thank you all for watching this brief video. But I feel like so many people, they want to get into clinical research and they just don't know, where to start off. Start off in your therapeutic area. All of these skills are transferable skills. So start off in your therapeutic area. If you've been an oncology medical assistant for 10 years, you have oncology experience. You get what I'm saying? So on oncology lingo. So start off as a research assistant in oncology. Be a sponge. Let me tell you one thing that really, I feel like I wasn't able to get as far as I would have been because I was not humble. I felt like I was just too good to be a research assistant because I was a ophthalmic tech for 10 years. So I'm like, you know what? No, I should be further along. I should be a CRC. I should be a clinical research coordinator. I should be a CRA. I was too big-headed. And if you go into clinical research with that type of mindset, you're going to fail. Don't let people take advantage of you, but you're going to fail if you go in with that mindset, because let me tell you, being a refractionist and being a research assistant, I learned so much I learned so much, and now the only thing is left is for me to be a CRC site level, and then I have everything underneath my belt, especially when it comes to the therapeutic realm of ophthalmology. Do you know that so many people don't even know how to answer their own queries? So many coordinators, they don't know how to properly document. But as a research assistant, you're learning how to answer queries. You're learning how to properly document. You're learning how to even be a refractionist, which is the vision tech. So go in, be humble, figure out your why, and then go from there. I will be doing more clinical research videos, because I feel like clinical research is just such a great field to get into, and a lot of people, they forget about clinical research. They do. I feel like they just forget about clinical research, and it's jobs out there. It's jobs out there that you would not even believe, and it doesn't require you to be a doctor. It doesn't require you to be a nurse. It just requires you to have dedication to your patients and read, because you have to make sure you know the protocol. But I hope you all have a great day. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.